side. And that is hammered away to the short boundary for 4. That's crunched. Short again. That's been hammered for 4. It's Lakeside, picked up, smashed, 1 bounce, 4 runs. That's a beautiful shot. Wow, that is special. Slammed down the ground for 4. Absolutely, what a shot. After him. Speaking of power hitters, wow, that is a... Hammond, one in front of square for another boundary. Well, it's raining boundaries here. It was raining earlier today in Cape Town. Now it's raining 4s. Tries a catch that should be taken. Is taken. Hashimamla snaffled that one. That'll help. Cut away. That will be 4. He's about 6 balls in a 2020 game. Up in the air. Will it land between 2? Oh no, I hope he's okay. I think he is. Is Rabada okay? I think he is. Unfortunately. Oh, you're right, Sean. That is a rugby tackle, isn't it? In the air. Gone, doing more than fighting back, continuing to take wickets. Wiese, 1 ball, 1 wicket. The field that's set for Wiese would suggest he's going to have a lot of catches and winners. Landing it would help as well. that's for sure. That was a poor delivery. A gift, really. Well, 2 left-handers in, both hitting towards the shorter boundary, and it's gone 4 and then 6. Gone this time. Good work from A.B. de Villiers. Great comeback from straight up in the air. The googly went against the turn. Tahir is off. In the air and again. It's 2 in a row. Tahir has got 4. I think he might be happy about it too. Yeah, we love his celebrations. Imran Tahir on a hat-trick. Oh, he's got him! No, he hasn't! It's missed! How? Up in the air, it'll be safe. Fine leg is up. Tahir after that, he won't pull it back. Sliced away, back with a square for 4. No one down there. Oh, he's got the short route and top edge on that. Caught eventually. David. That's gone through and that's gone for 4. There's another one gone. Hashimamla's snaffled that one as well. Another last ball. No full toss. They're going to try and squeeze 2 out of this. David Miller is the fielder. They come back for the second. So they've got themselves past the 130 mark. Rabada's done beautifully throughout the evening and also the last over. Standing. And it's not a total, I don't think, Sean, that is going to be too testing. South Africa will absolutely love this total they're going to be chasing. Pommy, thanks very much. Imran Tahir, 4 for 21, equalled his career best figures. As we look back at the England card of the game, the bowling was all about Imran Tahir. So this is the first of 2 T20s. T20 to face. It's Willie to start proceedings. And there is some swing. But the first ball is going to go for 4. Again it's Lakeside. Again it's swept away. He's going to dine out on those all day, Hashimamla. Whip that away, strong rests from Hashimamla. Gee, what a shot to round off that over. Dropped. Big neck on that, Amla. He's also going to benefit for 4 runs as well. Oh, that's high. The fielder getting there. Should take this catch, he does. That is a massive wicket for England. They will know that. It's a good catch in the end. Has it carried? Yes, it has. But
lovely shot. High-class shot. Well, that's a long, long way. This will be an excellent catch if he can make it. Not quite. In the end, just one hand out. Too short and punish first ball. Well, Loosener just a drag down. Top shot. Yes, with the feet. And a free flow of the bat from JP Duminy. 4 runs. Gone for the big shot. Men out there. Oh, nearly. So close. And there's a man there. Straight to him. Picks him out. There's the wicket that they need, England. In the middle now. That's it. There's a big shot. Is it big enough? Yes, it is. 6 runs.
Catch it, catch it. Tries a catch. It can be out. Is out. Strikes it is. The skipper's gone. Picked it up almost perfectly.
Yeah, he was never ever dropping that, Ben Stokes. A comfortable catch. And England will now feel they're very much in it.
It happened. Cries of catch. This should be taken. It's comfortable. Rashid takes that catch. Wow, that's a big wicket.
It is, and that's a nervy moment for Rashid.
That's playing straight, but he might be... No. It's gone. 6 runs. I'll repeat, he's at his best when he plays straight. Was left in this over. That's cracked, and it's cracked for 4. Good stuff from Miller. Gotta be big. Crunch that straight to the fielder though. Couldn't have picked it out better. Route 66.
Hit hard and flat, never easy. You can see what it means to Joe Root. You can see what it means to England.
Tries to catch it. This could be taken though. Misjudged it, I think. Jordan's not impressed. Chopped it on. Dragged it back on for a long way, but it
Stumps.
It's a tough ask. 7 down, 15 off the last over. That's what they need South Africa.
There's a lot of discussion going on here between Topley and Morgan. They want to get the field right. They want to get what the option is from a bowling perspective. Is it the slow delivery? Is it length? Is it full Yorkers? Be clear of what you want to do and commit to it.
South Africa has to get a boundary in the first 2 balls. It's brilliant. Beautifully bowled. Couldn't have hit it better to Joe Root. Just the one.
Here's the moment. Morris on strike. Morris who hurt them at the Wanderers. Change of field. Morgan back in the ear of Topley. Taking his time. Just changing the field. Deep square now comes in. The extra man is at mid-off. Long off. So long off and long on. So he's got cover if he bowls short. Very full. Very little if he bowls short.
Full toss. Hammered. That's an area. That's where you can cash in. 3 extra cover. On the bounce for 4. Beautifully played by Morris.
Wonderful shot from Chris Morris. They're going for the full Yorker. And gets a little bit of width on it and ends up being a full toss. 10 or 4.
Full toss again. Has he hammered it all the way? Yes, he has. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. There was a time where the low full toss was a safe delivery. Not these days. That's 10.
While it's about that back knee, he just drops that back leg and allows him to get underneath the foolish 4 from 3.
Gee, what a shot. Now it becomes tough for the captain, Eoin Morgan. Field hasn't changed. To dot ball. Super over, boys.
Not that again. I think England would take that at the moment. They're not favourites to win at the moment. 4 from 2. At least Topley has a pretty good temperament. Another word. The captain is summoning him again.
Interesting to see what South Africa do. If they manage to smash it out to the outfield, there's a chance of only picking up a one. Will Morris decide to avoid going through for that single? Or will he come through and leave Kyle Abbott with 2 or 3 to get off the last extra cover? And if he allows him to free his hands up, don't you want to attack his heels? That's the kind of line, just in and around leg stump. I don't think he's going to get around and tackle you, so attack that line and you've got some protection there back behind square.
However, fine leg is inside the circle. 4 from 2. Down the ground. Is it going to be 4? No, it's not. Joe Root saves it as 2 runs. 2 runs they get. 2 for 1.
And you know what? A better throw, a more accurate throw. Reece Topley somewhere near the stumps and maybe struggling there.
This could be absolutely vital in the context of things. The fact that South Africa got back to the 2, obviously Morris on strike was vitally important. But the extra run means that if they pick up a single, we're into a super over, and 2 they win. It was a strong throw from Root, but a bit wide. Topley had to try and get it somewhere near the stumps and couldn't get it back on in time.
Yeah, you're right, Nick. Over the top of the bales, and these guys, cricketers are demanding, they do a lot of training. Expected to be a little bit closer than that, I guess. So 1 for a super over. Fufter to see right now, he's just thinking himself, why don't run that one short run? Gee, what a game. The first of 2 T20s. The players have entertained tonight. Here we go. Last ball. 2 for 1 it is required to win by South Africa. Straight to Joe Root. They're going to come back for the second. Is the throw better this time? It's missed. It's missed. It's struck by Topley. The throw was okay. He would have been out, I think. South Africa win. What a cliffhanger this is. What a night of entertainment in Cape Town. Magnificent start from both these teams. Jordan's a straw and South Africa win the first game.
Yeah, you have to feel for Reece Topley, but he knows as he's walking off, his head is down. He knows that he's made that mistake that has cost him potentially the game, definitely a super over. Nothing wrong with the throw this time. The throw was almost perfect. England cannot believe it. Their heads are bowed. They've done virtually everything they could have done in the last 10 overs to stay in the game. But in the end, South Africa just good enough.
Yeah, when they were set 134, you thought it would be a comfortable victory for South Africa, but it wasn't to be. It went down to the wide, to the last delivery. Reece Topley did all the hard yards. He got the ball nice and full, which meant Morris hit it straight down the ground, straight to one of the English fielders. But when it came back towards the stumps, they couldn't. Reece Topley couldn't gather it, couldn't get it onto those bales. So South Africa end up triumphant in the first T20 here in Newlands. And they win by 3 wickets off the last delivery.
And Chris Morris again. 17 off 7 balls for Chris Morris. Gee, what a player he's developing into.
This is the moment that it went down into the hands. All he had to do was gather it onto the stumps. And unfortunately, he couldn't do it. And there's the frustration. You can understand it. He had the game in his hands. Unfortunately, couldn't get the ball back onto the stumps. Root had done a good job. He had bounced the ball into the striker, to the bowler at the non-striker's end, which is the right technique. And there we can see he had plenty of time just to gather it and onto those stumps.
Yeah, that's the picture we were looking for. There's the distraught Topley. Hales' reaction just behind him was interesting as well, and that was the crowd reaction, the capacity crowd here at Newlands. They love their cricket in this part of the world. They support their home side, and they've done so again tonight. And what a cliffhanger it was. South Africa just getting up. Bit of an escape, I think we can put it down to, because England were brilliant the way they controlled things with the ball, except for that last take from Topley. And South Africa have now won 7 of their last 8 T20 internationals, as we have a reflection of the batting scorecard.
Bowling figures. Woolley and Topley were decent at the top of the order, so superb effort meant that South Africa snuck over the line with the last delivery to get to 135 for 7 to win the match by 3 wickets and take a lead in the 2-match series 1-0. So we'll go to the Wanderers with South Africa in the advantage.